How to get unstuck in life. I feel I'm completely going to improvise because, well, I'm not completely unstuck in my own life. So, this is how I plan to become unstuck. But I feel that things are starting a little bit to change. What really helps is to know what you value most in my life. And what I thought I valued most in my life before were my routines, because I thought that they would bring me results in the future. And so I used to stick to them really hard, like meditation in the morning, visualization, writing down the life of my dreams, like visualizing throughout the day and all. And after a while of doing this for several months, actually things didn't change that much, like a little bit, but maybe it was just due to the general dynamic of my own life and of my actions or whatever, maybe it has nothing to do with certain routines I did. And I feel that. And so I just decided there are certain routines I do which are really good and which I'll keep, but there are others that might be super powerful for other people, but that don't feel right now for me. And when I drop them, generally I feel like a big relief, and I'm like, I'm finally free again. Thank you. And so, what I will try to value more in the future is not the routines I do, it's more what I want and what feels good to me right now. And what helps me with this is this perspective that I hold for that I've holden no that I've held for 30 days, that this is a dream and that I can just speak my intentions and whatever I want, and that also if I follow like my feelings, I will go to a parallel reality that is just more meant for me. And well, how can I explain this? What I find more important actually now is not to necessarily like the model of doing things that will bring results, that seem super powerful habits, like every day and just like pounding at it. I think what's more important is to listen to myself and what I really want. And the thing is, right now, I still don't know completely what I really want. So the problem I had when I was visualizing was that I forced myself to visualize. It felt so, it was alright, but honestly, it didn't feel like insanely good. And first, I thought it was because I would have to train and to do it for a while. But I've done it for a while, and it just doesn't feel good for me to do that right now. And it feels like I'm forcing myself. And when I dropped those, I was like, oh man, thank you. I mean, it doesn't fucking change anything anyways. But I used like I've stick to that, to certain habits for super long, for like months. And it's good because it's also important like to do something on a consistent basis to see if it's gonna bring results in your life. But when you see it's not gonna bring results and it doesn't even feel good, then just drop it and do something else. And so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna explore like more things and just do more stuff that I feel like I wanna do. And I'm also, my perspective on life has changed. Like I feel like this is not rigid reality, but it's a lot more malleable than I thought it was. Like a lot more, it will a lot more adapt to my own feelings and thoughts. And so I'm gonna focus maybe more on just certain processes to change my thoughts and emotions, but that feel more aligned with me right now. And for example, like I don't feel like I have a lot of energy, and maybe this is also why I don't want to visualize and all, because I'm always drained. Like I don't feel like my mind wants to concentrate on a certain thing for like 10 minutes, I'm like, oh, it just feels, I don't know. So I feel like what appeals to me more right now is, for example, meditations that just heal my body, and meditations where I just let go of everything, concentrate on awareness itself, and it just feels good. That feels really good to me. And so it's not like, mentally speaking, it's not as interesting because I'm like, how the fuck is this gonna change my life? I want to focus on goals and like get the law of attraction working in my life. But I've seen that it doesn't actually work this way because it's probably not the right time for me to visualize like really what I want, because I don't know what I want to have and I don't even have energy. So I'm just gonna go back to like the essentials, which is focusing on my energy and on healing my body and just on what feels good right now. And when I'm talking about what feels good, I'm talking about certain habits, certain meditations, certain stuff that I'm gonna do every day. But I'm not gonna like clinch to them. If I don't want them, I'm just gonna throw them out and try something else, because now I'm gonna listen more to really like my soul. What does feel good right now for me? That's the most important. Not the law of attraction, not visualizing and changing my life really quick. Because I've seen that, and it's a great lesson, but I've seen in the last month that it doesn't work anyways. It doesn't work when you're just trying and trying and trying, and it doesn't even feel good. And yeah, so I think that to get unstuck in your life, you have to listen to yourself more and just drop things that you think are going to help you because they are helping other people, but they don't help you right now. Maybe later in life, but right now they don't. And concentrate on what's most important, like having more energy. That's important. If you don't have any energy, um, you cannot just I feel like I can't even focus on what I want because I don't have enough energy. So I'm just gonna like heal first. And and to get unstuck also, I feel like what's important is changing the mindset you have about life, the perspective on life. You don't have to think that this is like a woo woo dream or whatever, like I do it. It feels super good for me. I love this perspective, and that's why I'm doing it, because I find this so exciting. But you can find another way of framing it. Maybe just that's a physical universe and everything is energy and you interact energetically with everything. You kind of have maybe like this energy around your body and you want to increase it, get better energy so that people respond in different ways, or you can frame it like you want. But having a different perspective on life, I feel, where your model enables life to change like quicker and be more exciting. It's like it's something that really helps me right now too. So that's how I plan to get unstuck, is having the right model for my life, for reality that I want, and focusing on the habits that I feel are powerful but that feel good for me right now, and prioritizing like how I feel and not what I'm doing. Yeah. So it's a little bit like all over the place, but that's how it feels right now for me. It's maybe a mess, but yeah. Thanks for listening.